Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Pub Quiz. Today's quiz is the Tough Trivia Challenge with 50 general knowledge and trivia quiz questions. Round 1 is 20 easy to moderate questions, round 2 is 20 more difficult questions, and round 3 is 10 difficult questions with no multiple choice options. Pause the video now, it is an idea to grab pen and paper, both to write down your answers and keep note of your score. And please remember to post your score in the comments below at the end of the video. There's 100 points available today, anything over 50 is excellent. Round 1, let's ease you in gently. 20 easy-ish to moderately difficult questions with 2 multiple choice options if needed, but 2 points if you can give a correct answer before the options appear, 1 point after they appear. Good luck, let's crack on with the quiz. Question 1 for 2 points. Which actor played the character Norm Peterson in the US sitcom Cheers? Was that George Wendt or John Ratzenberger? It was George Wendt. Question 2 for 2 points. What is the main ingredient in the dish chow mein? And for 1 point, would that be noodles or rice? It is noodles. Question 3 for 2 points. Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend were members of which British rock band? For 1 point, was that the Kinks or the Who? They were members of the Who. Question 4 for 2 points. Peter Falk played the role of which TV detective? And for 1 point, was that Columbo or Kojak? It was Columbo. Question 5 for 2 points. In which decade was the film The Wizard of Oz released? And for 1 point, was that the 1930s or 1940s? It was released in the 1930s. Question 6 for 2 points. In which country was Elon Musk born in? And for 1 point, would that be Canada or South Africa? He was born in South Africa. Question 7 for 2 points. What colour is the flight recorder box on an aeroplane? And for 1 point, is it black or orange? It is actually orange. Question 8 for 2 points. In total, how many spots are on 3 standard 6-sided dice? And for 1 point, your options are 57 or 63. There are a total of 63 spots. Question 9 for 2 points. Which composer wrote the opera La Bohème? And for 1 point, would that be Verdi or Puccini? The correct answer is Puccini. Question 10 for 2 points. What nationality was the chef in The Muppet Show? And for 1 point, was he Swedish or French? He was actually Swedish. Question 11 for 2 points. Mycroft is the brother of which fictional detective? And for 1 point, would that be Hercule Poirot or Sherlock Holmes? He was the brother of Sherlock Holmes. Question 12 for 2 points. In the Harry Potter series of books and films, what is the name of Harry's spoiled cousin? And for 1 point, would that be Dudley or Donald Dursley? He was called Dudley Dursley. Question 13 for 2 points. What star sign would you be if you were born on New Year's Eve? And for 1 point, would you be Capricorn or Sagittarius? You would be a Capricorn. Question 14 for 2 points. Ronan Keating was a member of which Irish boy band? And for 1 point, would that have been Boyzone or Westlife? He was a member of Boyzone. Question 15 for 2 points. In football or soccer, who is currently the all-time leading goal scorer in the English Premiership? And for 1 point, is that Alan Shearer or Wayne Rooney? It is Alan Shearer. Question 16 for 2 points. Ikebana is the traditional Japanese art of what? And for 1 point, would that be calligraphy or flower arranging? It is the Japanese art of flower arranging. Question 17 for 2 points. Insulin is primarily produced by what organ in the human body? And for 1 point, would that be the kidneys or pancreas? Insulin is produced in the pancreas. Question 18 for 2 points. Which river in the US flows through the most states? And for 1 point, would that be the Missouri or Mississippi River? It is the Mississippi. Question 19 for 2 points. What is the chemical formula for table salt? And for 1 point, is it NaCl or HCl? It is NaCl for sodium chloride. And question 20, which Australian golfer was nicknamed the Great White Shark? And for 1 point, was that Greg Norman or Peter Thomson? It was Greg Norman. Moving on to round 2, let's ramp up the difficulty. 20 slightly more difficult questions with 3 multiple choice options per question if needed, 2 points for a correct answer before the options appear, 1 point after they appear. Question 21 for 2 points. For which film did Leonardo DiCaprio win his only Best Actor Academy Award? And for 1 point, your options are The Wolf of Wall Street, The Revenant, or Killers of the Flower Moon. It was The Revenant. Question 22 for 2 points. What nickname is hand sewn into every official football used in the NFL? And for 1 point, is it the Kid, Wild Bill or the Duke? The correct answer is the Duke. Question 23 for 2 points. Which ancient civilization built the Machu Picchu complex? And for 1 point, would that be the Aztecs, the Incas or the Mayans? It was the Incas. Question 24 for 2 points. For what reason was Louise Brown famous in 1978? And for 1 point, was she the first woman in space, the first test tube baby, or the first woman to climb Everest? She was the first test tube baby. Question 25 for 2 points. Thimphu is the capital city of which Asian country? And for 1 point, would that be Bhutan, Laos or Myanmar? It is the capital of Bhutan. Question 26 for 2 points. Which famous British engineer designed the steamship the SS Great Britain? And for 1 point, would that be Isambard Kingdom Brunel, George Stephenson or James Watt? The correct answer is Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Question 27 for 2 points. Which fictional metal was Wolverine's claws made from? And for 1 point, was that adamantium, uranium or vibranium? It was adamantium. Question 28 for 2 points. Which author's real name was Eric Arthur Blair? And for 1 point, was that C.S. Lewis, George Orwell or T.S. Eliot? The correct answer is George Orwell. Question 29 for 2 points. In Morse code, what letter does 1 dot represent? And for 1 point, is it E, G or O? One dot represents the letter E. Question 30 for 2 points. Which Scottish city is nicknamed Aldreekie? And for 1 point, was that Aberdeen, Edinburgh or Glasgow? It is Edinburgh. Question 31 for 2 points. The ancient city of Carthage was located in which modern day country? For 1 point, would it have been Algeria, Morocco or Tunisia? It would have been in Tunisia. Question 32. Who was the last person to step on the moon in 1972? And for 1 point, was that Eugene Cernan, Harrison Schmitt or Ronald Evans? It was Eugene A. Cernan. Question 33. Humberto Delgado Airport serves which European city? And for 1 point, is it the city of Braga, Lisbon or Porto? It serves the city of Lisbon. Question 34. Alfred Mosher Butts invented which popular board game? And for 1 point, would it have been Cluedo, Monopoly or Scrabble? He invented Scrabble. Question 35 for 2 points. Ailurophobia is the fear of what type of animal? And for 1 point, is it a fear of cats, dogs or snakes? It is a fear of cats. Question 36 for 2 points. What was the first James Bond film Roger Moore starred in? The options are The Man with the Golden Gun, The Spy Who Loved Me or Live and Let Die. His first film was Live and Let Die. Question 37 for 2 points. In what year was the United Nations founded? And the options are 1945, 46 or 47. It was 1945. Question 38 for 2 points. In what year were the first Winter Olympics held? And for 1 point, was that 1922, 24 or 26? Was in 1924. Question 39. What does the Japanese word Sudoku translate to in English? Does it translate to number puzzle, single number or 9 numbers? The correct answer is single number. Question 40 for 2 points. How many books are there in the Torah? For 1 point, your options are 3, 5 or 7 books. There are in fact 5 books. Before we move on, if you've made it this far in the quiz and you're enjoying the quiz, please help support the channel. Hit that like button, subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Moving on to round 3, you're on your own. 10 difficult questions with no multiple choice options, straightforward 2 points for each correct answer. Question 41 for 2 points. Which architect designed the Guggenheim Museum in New York? That was Frank Lloyd Wright. Question 42. In the James Bond series of books and films, what is Q's real name? He was Major Boothroyd. Question 43. In Greek mythology, who was the mother of Zeus? That was the Titan Rhea. Question 44. What is the sixth letter of the Greek alphabet? That is the letter zeta. Question 45. Port Moresby is the capital city of which island country? It is the capital city of Papua New Guinea. Question 46. What atmospheric property do hygrometers measure? They measure humidity. Question 47. What well-known online company was originally called Cadabra when it was launched in the 1990s? That was Amazon. Question 48. In the cartoon Scooby-Doo, what is Shaggy's real name? His real name is Norval Rogers. Question 49. Which planet in our solar system has the longest day, which lasts 243 Earth days? That is the planet Venus. And question 50. In Lord of the Rings, what was the name of Gandalf's sword? His sword was called Glamdring. That concludes today's quiz. Remember to let us know your score in the comments below, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and while you're here, if you enjoyed it, why not try out these other quizzes? Bye for now.